Yeah, but when I was watching the Baltimore offense, I felt like I was watching a football game being played on Nintendo 64 in 2023 vision. Like, okay, that's really great. You've got 64 bits of graphic. That 64 bits couldn't even hold my one single MP3. Their offense was just poorly structured, and Baltimore didn't invest in things that would benefit his talent. I'm talking about Lamar Jackson. So if Lamar Jackson is a guy who can get you an extra step outside the pocket, and you have to be cognizant of him potentially taking off, that's going to give your receiver an extra step downfield to be wide open. Yeah, but are you really scared if it's Sammy Watkins who's a step behind you? Like, no. So Baltimore was kind of going on the cheap on the deep outs. Now with at least Odell Beckham Jr., I'm not going to say that this guy's going to give you 120 receptions and 1,500 yards. That's not the point. But he gives you somebody that you have to study and prepare for that will open up the other side and give some release to Mark Andrews across the middle. If you know that all Lamar Jackson could really do effectively was get guys to the middle, well, then you could play high safeties knowing that nothing was going to go over your head and then make the adjustments to once the ball was caught. Now, when you have someone like Zay Flowers who can play inside, who can play outside, and you've got Odell Beckham who can go inside, not as much of a threat on the outside as he once was, but still something you have to respect, and add in Lamar Jackson's ability to improvise on a play, extend the play for another second. Now you have something that could be very dangerous, big play. That's why you even still go and got a Deshaun Jackson, who is, I don't know, he might have been 53 or 57 years old, but you got him because you at least knew he could run past people if Lamar Jackson could buy time. But by the time you do that, you're so trained on what's in front of you. You know that Mark Andrews was the guarantee. So now if you could start getting away from that, now Mark Andrews can be more effective just beyond the red zone, and you can have receivers that can stretch you inside the 20 to 20 range, and you still have the legs, and he's had this time to be able to heal from the injury that he had at the end of last season, and he's got all that money in his bank account, and he doesn't have to give it to an agent. So there's a lot of incentives there for this guy.